Hello guys, I'm Patrice the Options Guy and welcome back to today's video. And if we see, markets were consolidating and all of a sudden at 2 p.m. market started this rally which went for 700 points, and then in the end market sold off again by, you can say, around about 200 points. So in the end the markets have started this rally, and chances are that now the markets can continue to move from here at least until the Fed interest rate decision date comes in, which is on 18th, that is Wednesday next week. So at least until 16th we can expect some sort of a momentum in the market, that is on Friday and on Monday, in these 2 days. Okay, and talking about Nifty also, if you see, just look at this rally all the way started from 2 p.m. and from 25,000 all the way up to 25,440. So just an amazing rally by Bank Nifty and Nifty that has been started. Okay, so where will we go ahead and take a trade tomorrow? Where will we take it? What type of trade will we take, and all that stuff I'm going to discuss with you right now. Okay, so the major level now to look out for will be 25,200 to 25,150. Okay, if the markets again go below this zone, then chances are that trend will again reverse and we can again see a sell-off also from here. Why am I saying that we can see a sell-off? Is because this up move can be an indication that the buyers are being invited, but this sort of an up move, this sort of strength is something which is telling me that it is not just an invitation for buyers, it is actually buyers coming into the market. But these buyers are not here to make new positions, rather they are here to exit their existing positions. Why do I say so? Is if you go ahead and look into the Bank Nifty's OI of futures. Okay, if you see, these are the September 25 futures. If you see, as soon as the momentum started in the market, okay, at 2 p.m, just look at how the OI of futures has gone down. And whenever the price is moving up and the OI is going down, that says that short covering is happening in the market. Okay, so at least in Bank Nifty, if you see over here, there is short covering happening in the market and not new long positions being made. But in the at the same time, if you see in Nifty, okay, this is again a different story over here. At the same time in Nifty, OI has increased as well as price has increased. That means new positions are being made in Nifty for buying, and previous short positions are being cut in Bank Nifty, because of which Bank Nifty moved up. Okay, so I hope you understand. So now what can happen is that Bank Nifty can see even better momentum than Nifty. Why am I saying so? Is because shorts have not been exited from Bank Nifty. Okay, because if the shorts would have been exited and if the markets would have moved up, you would have seen OI go up rather than go down in Bank Nifty. Okay, so and that is why what we will do is that we will focus more on Bank Nifty, because Bank Nifty is also looking pretty sweet over here for an up move, at least back up till, first of all, 52,400 on the upside, which would be a little bit of a resistance. But then we can also expect 53,200 very fast in Bank Nifty. Okay, and Nifty on the other hand just looks pretty nice for 26, for right till 26,000. Okay, so we will also focus on Nifty and we will also focus on Bank Nifty for tomorrow. Okay, but yes, both of these actually both of these guys can give very good momentum if the markets continue to move up. Okay, so I'm going to show you in this chart what exactly I mean by, and where exactly can you go ahead and take a trade over here. Okay, so let's talk about Bank Nifty. If you see, Bank Nifty is closing is somewhere near over here. Okay, so what we need is markets to come down a little bit over here. If that happens, and if you get markets near 50 and 550 to 50 and 500 in this area, this will be the best area to again take a long position. However, what can happen is that markets might open flat, let's say somewhere near 50 and 760, 700, all these levels, and then start to move from here itself. So even after opening flat, if you see that the buying that is coming is pretty strong, then you can think about taking a long trade from here itself above 51,800. So if we start sustaining above 51,800 and in 3 minutes chart, if you see any sort of positive price action being built, you can go ahead and take a long position at higher levels itself. Why am I saying so? Is because when there are major rallies like this that are happening in the markets and they close with the rallies continuing, then chances are that markets can continue to move up after the opening itself on the next day. So you might see a fast momentum till 52,000, and then we might see some sort of a consolidation over here. However, the way Bank Nifty has broken this, I have a feeling that we will straight up see a consolidation near 52,400, but still, it is better to book some profit near 52,000 and then let the rest go till 52,400. Okay, so what you guys can do tomorrow, as I said, is that if you open flat and if we are sustaining over here also for the first, let's say, 30-45 minutes and then breaking out above 51,800, okay, and sustaining above 51,800, then also you guys can go ahead and take a bullish trade from here itself. First target will be small till 52,000. So people who want to book some profit can book at 52,000, but your target should straight up be 52,400, because markets have finally shown us momentum after a long time. So now is the time that markets can move up very fast from here, okay, and we don't want to miss this trend, because we've had so many bad days in the market, and even today I missed that opportunity. But it is pretty hard, right? You are, since the morning the market was just consolidating and going nowhere, and all of a sudden, if there is like this big shoot up in the market, you're sort of not very aware of that happening, okay, and because of which you sometimes lose this trend. But now that we are aware, now we will try to find long position areas to take a long position from, and the best area at the downside will be 50 and 550 to 500. This will be the first best area that you need to look out for to take a long position if the market start to come down. Okay, if the market start to come down, this is the first best area, and the second best area will be 51,400 to 51,300. Okay, in this area is where the second time we will try to find it long, try to take a long position. However, it will be best if the markets continue to hold 50 and 500 and move up from here itself, because this type of deep correction may also result in market again consolidating. Okay, and if the markets again go below 50 on 300 and sustain below it, then is where the problem starts, and then the problem will be pretty big, which means markets can easily come back down to 50,000 also. Okay, I know this seems pretty hard, but yes, if the markets go below 50 and 300 and start sustaining from where the buying has started today, if the markets go below that area, then please do not be hesitating to take a short position also in the market, because then the markets will be very fast to come back down till 50,000 first, and then 49,700 also on the downside, 49,700 to 800. But both of these targets are pretty close to each other, but so you can just assume that markets can come till 50,000 on the downside. Okay, so tomorrow, as I said, if you open flat, best thing, take a long position. If you open with a slight gap down also, let's say somewhere near 50 on 700, all that will also be pretty nice. Okay, and then is when your work starts in the 3-minute chart, and in the 3-minute chart is where you go ahead and look for any sort of bullish price action that you see being made in the market, and then you can go ahead and take a long position. Talking about nifty over here, if you see now, first of all, one more thing about bank nifty is that if you open with a gap up, let's say somewhere near 52,000 on the upside, all these levels, then please do not take a long position at the opening itself. I'm sorry. Sure, the markets might continue to move up on the upside after opening with a gap up itself, but what we want is a little bit of pullback down till 51,800. Even if we get a pullback till 51,800, we can think about taking a long position from here, anywhere where we see a very good rejection from the downside, or if we see any sort of bullish price action being made. Anything that you see over here, you can take it as a signal to take a long position. First target you can keep 52,000, but if you are taking at higher levels, then you might want to keep your targets big all the way up till 52,400 itself. Okay, and then book some profit near this area. Actually, the target should be 50 and 350, because I didn't see this spike over here, if you can see. So this will sort of act as a bit of a resistance. So booking near 50 and 350 or 50 and 300 also is a pretty good idea, because extra 100 points will not give you as much profit. Okay, but if the markets continue to reverse from that, then chances are you might lose some amount of profit over there. Any sort of a big gap down, then markets will again go into consolidation / volatility mode, and then it will be better to look at the price action in the live market, or wait for just Monday and then take a trade on Monday itself. Okay, now let's talk about nifty, because nifty has also seen a very fast move on the upside. Okay, so what you guys can do over here is that in nifty, 25,200 to 250, okay, this area is now the first area where things can go bullish again from. Okay, so if you open with a slight gap down, let's say somewhere near 25,300, all these levels, and then you are getting the market near 25,200 to 250, best area to take a long position. Okay, and then on the upside also, if we are opening flat, because if you see the closing is near 388 somewhere over here. Okay, so if we are opening flat also and then consolidating over here and then just going above 25,420, you guys can go ahead and take a long trade from here itself with a target first of all till 25,500, since this is a round number. But if the market sustain from over here near 25,500 and do not take a lot of resistance, then you can also extend your target all the way up till 25,600. It will not be a problem at all. Okay, so that is about what you can do in the markets. If you open flat over here, okay, if you open with a slight gap down, as I said, 25,200 to 250 is also a very good area. But what can happen is that if you open with a slight gap down, let's say somewhere near 25,320, 300, all these levels, from here also we can see a green candle being made like this, and that can also move up. So even in that case, you can go ahead and take a long position. Okay, so and that is out of the way, 25,200 to 250. If you open with a gap up, let's say somewhere near 25,480 or 25,500 itself, then don't take a long position at the opening itself. Please do not do that. Rather, wait for the markets to come back down, and in the area of 25,400 to 350, this is where you try to take a long position again. Okay, so yeah guys, that was it for tomorrow, and I hope you guys understood what you can do in the markets tomorrow. So yeah, I'll see you guys in another video. Bye bye.